Welcome to FIFA, but all teams and players are on one team from a single league. So we are back for this FIFA, starting with Ajax. So as you can see, Capo, probably you can just read some of these teams, but Ajax obviously represent the Netherlands. Al Hilal represents Saudi Arabia. BN Hacken represents Sweden. Boca Juniors Argentina. Celtic Scotland. Let me try and pronounce this. SRFR 1907 Kel El Huge Romania, don't ask. Club Brugge, obviously Belgium, Copenhagen, Denmark. I actually don't. Oh wait, I actually did. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say I failed with Copenhagen, but never mind. Bayern Munich, obviously, of course, Germany. Porto, Portugal. Zurich, Sweden. I thought it would have been Malmo who won their league. Man City, obviously England. Milan, Italy. New York City FC is, of course, America. A few cool players there you might not realise that they're like Insigne, Bale, Cellini, some old good players. PSG, obviously France, although few actual players did get into their team. And I put Navas over Donnarumma because I prefer him. Salzburg, Austria, Real Madrid, Spain. I put Shamrock in here as a joke because I don't expect them and any Irish teams to get that far, but I just wanted to see if they could get a single point. Trabzon, Turkey. These actually have a few good players. You know, they had Batshuayi in the reserves as well. They had another Southampton, like a Southampton player. They have Weghorst, Mertens, again, players you probably heard of. Terea, you've heard of him. Hamisk, he used to be pretty good. Sisas, the old Wolves defender, and Barat, the old boss defender. I'm interested to see how they do. And finally, one hand three towns. Probably wondering who these are. This is China. I don't know. I always thought Oscar's team was like the best one. I'm very wrong, but I don't think these were even in the Chinese league last season. So apparently their league's up the walls. Anyway, obviously like last time, it's more of you get like how do I describe this to you? So there's the league part. So the bottom four teams don't get to the knockout thing where there'll be a group and obviously then knockouts to the final. So yeah, it's sort of this part's the qualifiers, so it even gives sort of a chance to teams like Shamrock and Club Brugge and FC Hacken. But make a prediction on who you think's gonna win, who the top scorer you think would be and all that. But let's get into this simulation. One thing, all these teams being in the same league gave them massive transfer budgets. Like City now have 272 million. I saw Real Madrid and PSG had like 200. Celtic had 60. Even the Swedish team had about 22 million to spend. So I guess the bigger the league and the higher rated your team, the more money you get, which I guess sort of makes sense. I really hope League One don't win again. In the season start, to book their place easily into the final, PSG do in the Premier League. So in the table format, this is how we would have finished if you're trying to go by this. Celtic have a high finish because there's so many teams higher rated, and Milan finished below Porto and Ajax. So at this stage, Italy are worse than Portugal and Netherlands. Saudi Arabia finished 9th, Argentina 10th, Denmark actually finished 11th. MLS slash America finished 12th. Belgium finished 13th, surprisingly. Strasbourg only finished 14th. Although their players are older, so when it gets to the knockouts, that's where I think they'll excel. There's two spots left to get into this. There's a few countries missing. But Sweden don't have to worry as they get 15th. I guess Strasbourg would actually stay for a while then. Alright, the battle is on for the final spot. Still to come, China, Sweden. Actually, no, Sweden are here. I don't even care. And it's China who get the final spot. Well, it looked like it went around final day. And Romania miss out by 3 points, so yeah, final day, shock. Again, oh, which country is that? It's not Denmark, it's what, Sweden. I don't even know who they are, can't be bothered, but they miss out by the skin of their teeth. as well as Okay, Austria done terrible. And Shamrock actually had 22 points. They only went out quite late in the season. Who's Shamrock beaten then? Who could physically be worse than Shamrock? Okay, Italy lost to Shamrock. Okay, it's been a dreadful season for Italy, hasn't it? Anyway, it's time for some knockout football. Twist rule. If any of the teams that got relegated win a trophy, they actually go into the thing replacing China. So China better be playing here. Netherlands actually almost win the FA Cup, but it goes to France. Why is some of these random teams getting further than actual full-on leagues? Oh, Turkey actually always win the Carabao Cup, but it goes to Milan. Oh, Hacken though get to the semis, which again would have kicked out China. Obviously, none of this matters, but if you're wondering how bad the quality of the Champions League has gotten, well, here you go. Why are New York in the Champions League? They almost got knocked out to some random team. Anyway, now it's time to just see the top scorers and that, so you can keep note, and then we'll see who the best player was. So obviously, player stats. Benzema was the top scorer with Muller behind him and Neymar. Haaland's not even up there. Where's Haaland? Assist goes to Neymar, then Tarani. I actually don't know who that is. And Son, joint with about 50 players, including the Copenhagen players, so maybe that's why they survived. Clean sheets, the best keeper is Donnarumma so far. Guess City been playing Ederson over Alisson. Silly. Again, Al Hilal had a really good season for Osman, the old Arsenal keeper. Most dangerous player on Benzema had a lot of yellows. And the most ruthless player was De Bruyne and Bruno Viana. So that's not a good record, but hey ho. Anyway, now that the league sets, actually, let's get into the knockouts. Now it's time to press the randomised group button 3 times. Also, I've selected every team like I did last time. Only because I figured out that teams like Argentina got to the Argentina league got to the semi-finals and that. So, no offense, but you would expect it to be someone like Barca or something. Well, they're not here, are they? Alright, 1, 2, 3, boom. Let's get into this. Oh no, that's not good. Please don't tell me I have a limited amount. Oh, what is that? Please don't tell me that I have to depend on stuff. Okay, Group A. Okay, a random team's going through already. There's the chance of Switzerland. I finally remembered what Zurich is. Turkey and Argentina going through. But of course, Real Madrid are the favourites to go through there. The Premier League, so you have English football, Danish, Portuguese, and Scottish. I'm expecting English and Portuguese. I guess England versus Scotland's there. We have, oh, that's actually a spicy group. We have France, China, America, and Netherlands. And finally, okay, this is the group of death. Saudi Arabia, Germany, Belgium, and of course, last but not least, Milan. That's not a country, is it? I mean, Italy. I'm also going to just show certain matches which I think could be interesting. France versus America. I wonder what this is going to be. Okay, never mind. That was not close whatsoever. Game 1 of Group D. We have Italy versus Germany. I wonder who could win this. I'm going for Germany. Never mind. It's all square with 2-2. Time for the closest game in history. Scotland versus England. I wonder who will win. Even Trent Alexander-Arnold scored. Boys, we might have lost the team I might have predicted to win. How was Italy lost to Saudi Arabia? No offense, but what's going on there? I thought I thought Turkey would be the shock team, and Italy would be the winners, just because they had such an you know, weighed out squad. There was no weak positions, while some leagues have them. It was either Italy or Spain I was expecting to win, but it looks like Italy aren't even getting to the knockouts here. I think Germany as well last time never got to the knockout. Hold the phone and tell them hang up. Why is Saudi Arabia beating Italy and Germany? I guess you can buy yourself a win, but what's going on there? The groups have finished, and I've actually got the predictions here of a plan pot. Turkey go out, meet underdogs I put for, doing perfectly 9-6-3-0. Obviously, you can see how good of a fight Turkey's been putting up. So England and Portugal go through, as I said. I got that right with the 9-6-3-0 on the scores. Again, perfectly predicted that right. It's France, then it's the Netherlands. I mean, yeah, that is Netherlands, USA, and China. So no China at all, no American. You can see that China got a point out to PSG. I guess I give him that. And this is like the weirdest group I think I've ever seen. The group of death, um, Italy, but you've got Germany, Belgium, and the team everyone says to go out, Saudi Arabia. And it finishes with Saudi Arabia topping the group, beating the likes of Milan and Bayern Munich. What is going on with Al Hilal? Who are Al Hilal? Some of you are thinking as well. I knew who they were. But anyway, this is how the quarters are going. We have England versus Germany, France versus Portugal. See, France are actually fixing it so they get the easier opponents. Spain versus the Netherlands, and Saudi Arabia versus Argentina. Quarter final one, Man City versus Bayern Munich. That's England versus Germany. The game has gone to Germany, so England go out in the quarters, so they're worse than Germany according to FIFA. So these do not make sense, not gonna lie. France vs Portugal. I wonder who's going to win. No way. Shocked all of yous there. We have Real Madrid vs Ajax slash Spain vs the Netherlands. Jeez, this is not going to be one-sided. Yep, called it. It was such a close game. It's the game you're most excited for, Saudi Arabia vs Argentina, the one what all of you have tuned into this video for and skipped to see this epic clash. Watch Saudi Arabia lose 10-0 now after I've been hyping them up to be the next big country for football. I called it 2-1. So does that mean that Argentina's fans also better than Italy and Germany because they beat the team who beat them? It's sort of they killed them, meaning that they killed the bigger boy meaning that the smaller boy who killed the big boy. I don't even know what I'm going on about. We have the semi-finals, Bayern Munich vs PSG slash Germany vs France, and Spain vs Argentina, the one which is going to be the most intense battle you'll ever see. This would have been a perfect final, but of course they both get each other. Anyway, the winner, it's going to obviously be PSG because they always win this. Well, they've won it like once. See, no matter, I really need to do a video on every player in the world versus PSG. Beware Argentina, because this is like, I think the second time they got to the semi-finals. Last time, I think they fell to PSG themselves. But unfortunately, I think this is where their road ends once more. Oh gosh. Okay, I was about to say that last second, but a 5th-minute goal by Vinicius Jr. Not another fluke goal by him to win the game, which they... Okay, never mind. But you get me point. Argentina never get to the final, no matter how hard they try. Although they always get the terrible teams. Apart from Al Hilal. Oh no, it's Mbappe vs Benzema. This is not going to be controversial. Also, I still would have really loved to have seen Al Hilal in the final. Like, I'm not joking, that would have been hilarious. And it would have shown that Saudi Arabia wins football. But then again, the Middle Eastern leagues are all becoming really cool, aren't they?
Exciting match in store, and it's
Anyway, we're going to watch this one live, obviously, because it's the final. Like, PSG are going to win, we know it. If these win, I'll definitely make a video of putting every player in the world who's not on PSG on one team. See, Mbappe scored. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's not what we want.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Intercepting it intelligently.
Like, who even tackled him there? I was about to say, where's Wijnaldum? I thought he would be on, but I forgot that he's had Robert injured.
Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'd be very disappointed.
Why is Vinicius Junior missing that? It's rigged. They actually bought the game out. They said, which kid's career mode tournament are we ruining today? This kid's, yeah, because he's clearly trying to do something cool. Which will get like 2 views. I always cared him for Fabian. I've just realised Navas is on. He's not supposed to be on, is he?
Sergio Busquets. Now possibilities in the centre.
Oh, come on. I'm actually rooting for Spain. I mean, I did say that they had...
A decisive clearance it was.
Okay. I did say that they would also, they would be my second favourites. Oh, it's Vinicius. Neymar's crying, he's injured.
What next in the drama? So the ball is rolling again at 1-1.
Come on. Hang on a second, I just saw something moving on my side of the screen. That means they're going to score, doesn't it?
Couldn't capitalise there. And that...
Okay. So. Jolly, why are you just barking?
Well,
What are you barking at?
Here at Anfield.
Your dog's just had a moment of madness.
That's a fine pass.
Go on, whoever's got the balls that can sell us.
Well, no letter.
Guys, Atletico, bad way of if you didn't know already, aren't even in the Europa League.
The keeper seemed to have it covered.
That's kind of sad to think about.
He really did strike it
Take that, Diego Simeone. He's going to get sacked now. I'd sack him for that.
And PSG pushing forward with options available.
No, thank you. Thanks for showing the deadliness of a dead rat and Mbappe when you most needed.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, I just became a monkey or something.
Mbappe.
Mbappe.
To snuff out the danger. Marcos Acuna.
Acuna.
Is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius
Go on.
Junior. Spot on with that tackle.
Oh,
making sure it didn't get
who's
past
done
him.
that?
Must take the lead here.
What are you
It was a
doing?
crucial challenge. Space
Nah, if
on the
these
flank.
score, no. Mbappe, don't you think about it?
Has to be. Excellent block. And it could be an opportunity
Lewandowski's
for PSG
on.
to take the lead from a corner.
Lewandowski.
Slipshod passing.
He's got the ball.
Chance to attack.
Go on,
using width.
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski. Well, he tried in
Oh, I was about to say, what's he doing there? It's offside. About to say, why when he's about to score, he's running like Mr. Potato Head.
Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just.
Illegal.
Still level.
Quoted Max.
Real
Oh,
Madrid-
oh, oh, yes!
The goal
It's
that
De
might
Jong!
well be decisive.
And
The
Spain
goal
have
that could
won!
give them
It's
the
not
trophy.
France!
Disappointing for
Yes.
PSG to concede the goal. Now let's see if they can attack with vigour.
Thank you.
And there goes the
Thank
final
you,
whistle.
FIFA.
The
Thank
cup
you.
issue is settled.
I was so worried they were about to win on pens. I am so glad PSG haven't won that. Because I'm sick and tired of them winning everything. They're a one-team league as well. My tournament. Let's look at the player ratings. So, top scorer of the tournament, Mbappe and Messi. Rafa's actually up there with Nawakamini. I've never heard of him, but fair play. Stefan as well gets quite a look considering his team finished rock bottom. Most assists goes to Luka Modric with De Bruyne and Foden second. Clean sheets goes to Courtois, so barely any keepers got clean sheets. Although Alisson did get a clean sheet, which is good for him and shows why he's better than Ederson, definitely. Habisky gets the most yellow cards with Tavernier, Rudiger and Brobbey. And the most deadly player is Senegal and Davidson. If Davidson never got sent off, I think China could have won that, you know. Anyway, this is the end of this experiment. I don't really know how to describe it, really. I mean, at least you never had to witness PSG win another tournament of this. But when they do the Winters upgrade on, they'll probably win it after me saying this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.